Um, a lot of people would listen to Rush Limbaugh, and especially when you get in the car during a certain time of the day, that's pretty much what a lot of people did. I saw a lot of people yesterday writing tributes and saying, wow, I can remember very clearly that was sort of part of my life back in those days. And certainly he was on the air all the way through the end of the year, once or twice, I think, since the turn of the year. But anyway, back in the early 90s, he started making ties. And they were called the No Boundaries collection. And I really couldn't afford them, but I bought them anyways. And I'm pretty certain I'm wearing one. I'm not wearing the one I was going to wear because I couldn't find my black shirt. Black shirts tend to end up in bad places. They end up in your workout clothes. Black is not a good color for surviving laundry sorting and stuff like that. So I couldn't find my black shirt, and I was going to wear this one. I posted a picture. So this is the stained glass Rush Limbaugh tie, and so I was going to wear this today. It is certainly the king of the Limbaugh ties, I think. And once I can find my black shirt, I will wear it again. And so I'm wearing one of the first ties that I got. This was the fire tie. This was extremely popular amongst charismatics because you got your fire thing going. And so I wore that today because I had to wear a dark blue shirt. I think this was my first one. I think this was the first one that I got. I'm pretty certain. They had the little chain on the back, which didn't always stay on. In fact, I don't, that one does, but the stained glass one does not have, its chain went bye-bye. That was one thing that over time would happen if you wore them a lot. And he would do different colors. So notice what this is. This is the same one I'm wearing, but a different color scheme, see? So he'd normally do two. I think on a couple, he might have done three. I'm not 100% certain about that. But they'd have these at, I think, Macy's, if I recall, over at Metro Center, back when Metro Center was still a thing. Here's another one that I grabbed today. I think I have at least 30. I may have 40 Rush Limbaugh ties. And I bought them when they first came out. So back in the days. And so my tribute to Rushbo is to wear my Rush Limbaugh tie today. And now some insane people on the internet have suggested that I should wear a Rush Limbaugh tie with a Coogee. I want you to understand something. First of all, Rich just became ill in the other room. I think he's looking for a waste paper basket. We just had lunch. I should have warned him about that. But you need to understand that the combination of Rush Limbaugh tie with a Coogee creates a color interaction implosion with possible universe-ending parameters, and definitely would create a singularity that would consume the Earth. And so, look, most of you folks do not have the skill set to either do the Limbaugh tie or the Coogee. All right, there's a lot of training that those of us can handle these things have had to go through. Rich obviously failed out of that training very early on. Has a few Limbaugh ties, so he's got like a level tier 1 type thing. But once you try to get into the upper advanced stuff, just be careful because did you see what happened to Vulcan? That had nothing to do with some Romulan dude. That was actually the combination of a Rush tie and a Coogee. That's little known backstory to the various time lines in Star Trek. That's why that one sort of got cut off. So, yes, I would highly recommend to you. I was really touched. I pulled it back up last night when Rush was given the Freedom Medal during the State of the Union address in 2020. I thought that was really special. And so Rush will be missed. I think that a lot of the media opportunities we have today were due to Rush Limbaugh and what he did, even though he started well before podcasting and webcasting and all the rest of that type of stuff. He was a geek. And so he got into that stuff pretty early on as well and was always sort of on the cutting edge of those things. And I appreciated Mark Stein's words when he said, talent returned to God. Because, of course, Rush's thing was talent on loan from God. And it really did seem to me toward the end, there was David Limbaugh, his brother, is a well-known Christian writer. There seemed to be a credible expression of faith in Christ on Rush's part. I don't think that was the case early on, but I think that was something that came over time. So our condolences to the Limbaugh family, David Limbaugh, both Snerdley as well. There was somebody that was with Rush for a very, very long time. And let me just simply say, complete shame on all of you who are dancing on Rush Limbaugh's grave. It's just absolutely disgusting.